Oh, oh boy. It's been a while. It's been a while. Uh, a little bit of change. I mean, not too much, but like, what else am I supposed to do? So, it's been, I believe, 3 months, maybe 2 months since I've made my last video before I just randomly disappeared. But, I tried a little bit of working on myself for that since, you know, how am I supposed to change if I don't? But I'll probably say it didn't do anything. Um, I'm not very good at dedicating my time to something, let alone something that just isn't like something that I just feel is not helping me, regardless to anything. So it's been like it's been empty, honestly. It's been empty. It's been like getting out of the bed, maybe going with my mom somewhere, or just staying back on that bed and watching some sort of TV, I guess. Um, Same old like playing with my friends on Overwatch, and working on maybe like some other small project. But besides that, I have had no steps forward. Yeah, no steps forward. I don't know if that's because I am just like I don't know if I'm burnt out. I don't know if I am way too codependent and I need somebody to do everything for me or something. I don't know. Probably the second option though, because the more I look at it, the more I realize that like when I have a partner or when I have my mom telling me, then it's like okay, I'm probably more likely to do it then. So it's probably that option. Besides that, there has been no mental changes. Life is probably still falling apart, but I watched anime for a little bit. Uh, that kind of took my attention off for a while. Probably will find more anime to watch just to substitute because whatever's going on now is not fixing anything. So, um, thought I'd just kind of come back just to let you guys know that I'm still alive somehow. Somehow I'm still alive, and I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. There's been no sort of difference in my life, and there is a pretty decent reason for that. Probably because I have sat in this room for so long that this has become the normal, and I don't want to change, but at the same time, I want change because I can't be here forever. And there doesn't seem to be really anything that catches my eye that keeps me out of this. There's really nothing that catches my eye. It's like it used to be, used to be, oh yeah, girls, yeah, like hanging out with women, yeah. But then it's like if you kind of are on the internet or if you're in any sort of social media, then you'll realize that that is I don't want to say it's a lie, but it's like it's probably not recommended. Um, However, though, probably still have music. I still do have music. Why would I never have music? Why would I not have music? Like, if life wants to screw you over, probably just put in some AirPods and listen to some music. Uh, Besides that, um, I did try Hinge actually. That was probably the biggest mistake because the more I tried to use it, the more I'd realize that like Okay, there's a girl that I like, okay. She smokes, she vapes, she does pills, she drinks. Yeah, no. Then it's like the rest of them kind of have the same default profile. Then it's like, okay, well, then they're all the same in that regard. Then, you know, I actually find somebody who is good, but then it's like they don't they don't reciprocate. It's like they might say they might say hi, they might say how you doing, have a basic conversation like two adults out in public, but then it's like after that they don't say anything else. Like they might say, "Oh yeah, I have a Snap, I have an Instagram or something," and that's it. Like I could probably follow them or add them on those, but it won't do anything. They just still probably like leave me on open for the next 7 weeks or something. So dating apps are your biggest mistake. Are your biggest mistake, I'd say. So if you are somebody who's struggling being single, then don't use a dating app. Don't. I'm pretty sure everybody on social media would probably tell you otherwise. Like, don't use a dating app. Like, that is probably just another way of solidifying being single. I wouldn't really say it's solidifying though, because it's like you can still get out of that. It's kind of like, how do I put this? How do I put this? I don't know. I don't really know how to put it. It's like, imagine having something, but then there's like, or imagine having a goal for something, but then it's like, you've got this obstacle, or you've got, Hinge or like Bumble or Tinder or something. And then it's like, you'd think that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So then you go through the dating app and it's like, it didn't kill you, nor did it make you stronger. It just made you more like, it either made you want to give up more, or it made you just question what you were even just doing on there. Because whatever you did not provide anything. It didn't provide anything good. It was like a waste of time. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where everything lies with that. Dating apps are kind of they were my only thing. I still have Hinge on my phone actually because well, it's kind of the only way I can talk to girls and I've seen plenty of decently looking women in public that I will probably never talk to unless, you know, customer service reasons. But that will be my estimation and to why I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. I also still don't have a license or a job right now. I am getting driving hours though, but like applying for jobs has still not gotten me anywhere. Like I worked a summer job, I think after my last video. I had a summer job set up and I worked for it. It was good. Problem is, I couldn't keep working for it when the entirety of my job kind of relied on me driving around and doing absolutely nothing. It was like, then it would just feel like I'm kind of driving with my mom and not doing anything and getting paid for it, which it's like, okay, cool, but I'd still prefer some sort of task to do because if I'm, just sitting in the same place for hours, I already do that enough. I can't keep doing it. So there's that. Then of course there's customer service jobs that I could probably still apply for even though I hate them to my very core, but money is money and I need it. I probably still won't get the jobs though, which I mean, do I really want to feel upset about that? Don't want to feel upset about not getting a it's like do I want to feel upset about not getting a customer service job? Not really, but like Profit is profit, and I kind of need it. Oh, plus, I mean, exposing myself to that would probably make me more susceptible to talking to people out in public, which, I mean, could help me in other aspects, but it's like, no. 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 Um, I do hear a lot of what people have to say, and it's like, do I kind of want to give up dating altogether? But it's like, I don't want to give it up, and at the same time, I don't want to be depicted as like one of those like loser kind of guys. But it's like either I'm that or I'm like just a basic dude, and I don't really think that's gonna help or like increase my. I mean, not being a loser will definitely increase my odds, but it's like, ugh, I don't know, man. You know, because it's like there's video games, there's watching anime and stuff, and it's like, where can I find girls that do that? You know, it's like, because then it would feel a little, it'd feel like a little easier to impress them because then it's like, okay, well, they watch anime, they play video games, they probably don't do a whole lot, you know, small friend group, maybe a decent job, maybe they're working, maybe they're not, I don't know. But it's like then I'd feel like I could do much more because like hey, women have passions. Okay, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with women having passions. Nothing wrong with women having goals and dreams. That's life. That's everybody should have that. That you should be applauded for that. But it's like there's like every girl my age because I'm 19, so every girl my age, they're growing up. They're doing they're doing what they want to do. And it's like that's good. That's amazing. And then it's like some of them are doing what they want to do and they are openly, they're openly not associating. And neither am I either, so that's kind of how it is. But there's definitely some people out there that do. But I don't know if I don't know if it's an insecurity. I don't know if I feel demasculated or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like if I met a girl who just loves to be at home, watch TV, play video games, it's like, heck yeah, dude. But I know a lot of girls don't do that anymore, so it's like, nah. Um, Besides that though, that's kind of an off-topic thing because do you really think I qualify? I still have a lot more to work on with myself than to be, too focused on relationships, but at the same time I'm still focused on them because it's like if I had a relationship, it would boost everything and it would make everything much easier for me because I'm codependent and I can't operate without somebody giving me instructions, or I can't operate unless I have some reason to do it for, because it's like I can't do it for myself because I look at myself and I'm like, okay, well, I'm enjoying my life here. So getting a job or a driver's license is like, I don't really care for those because I'm enjoying my life where I'm at. But then it's like, if there's a girl, then it's like, okay, now I see it because, now I'm gonna need a driver's license because, take her out to take her out places, all that stuff. And then, job so I can spend or so I can, do whatever I need to do with money, depending on what type of relationship I'm in. But hopefully it's not only about money. But yeah, life is just kind of at that point. Uh, it's like I'm not breaking down in tears anymore. Like I mean, that past relationship. I mean, it's like it starts to fade away. But at the same time, because I'm codependent and talking to women is the hardest thing for me to do, chances of me recovering from that relationship are probably slim to none. But then again, it's like there's so many guys out there that like they're confident, they've got everything, they got their whole life ahead of them, all that stuff, and they still remember everything, every past relationship. So it's like, well, I'm probably not gonna forget it anytime soon. So, um, I don't know what to do. You know, it's like my two prime goals are job, driver's license. But it's like I don't want to do both at the same time because then I'm going to overwork myself and then I'm going to tune out and then I'm going to be in that bed for the next 3 days not doing anything because I'm going to feel completely lost. Because it's like I can get practice hours in, you know? Like my mom's like, "Oh yeah, get your practice hours in. Yeah, you need your practice hours for the, for the test and stuff." And it's like, "Okay, that's yeah, yeah, yeah." But then it's like then she's also talking to me about, "Yeah, get on Indeed, get on LinkedIn, apply for jobs." And it's like, "Okay, you're telling me to do too much now." Like you might be telling me to do enough because then again, having a job and a driver's license, I'm gonna need to be doing anyways. So it's like doing both is kind of expected, but at the same time, it's like for me, I can't do both of those at once. It's like I'm gonna I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna hate it even more. Like I already don't like driving. I am way too scared of it. I've practiced. I've gone on the main roads a few times, and it's like I am not. I am way too scared of driving, dude. I'm not. No, I don't like it. But then it's like the other side of my brain tells me like, but you got to do it because you know you got to do it because you're gonna need that car for something. I don't know what, but you're gonna need it. And then it's like then there's jobs, and it's get rejected most of the time. I probably have more rejection from job sites than I do women, which is probably a good thing because I don't approach women. I'll be more likely to approach a woman or a dude if they're like the owners of a store or something, or if they're like the boss of like somewhere for me to work at. But if you're just like a normal person, I probably won't talk to you. Like you'd have to approach me if you wanted to talk to me, because ain't no way ain't no way I'm talking to you, dude. Ugh. So the entirety of what's going on is pretty normal, I guess. I guess it's pretty normal. I wouldn't say it's like horrible or anything. Is life still unbearable? Absolutely. However, is it a little less unbearable knowing what like having kind of steps that I need to take that are horrible, but I still need to take them anyways? Slightly less horrible, slightly less unfortunate, but like I am still at a horrible, horrible, horrible position that I don't want to be in, but at the same time, what I need to do to get out of it is even more suffering. But no pain, no gain. So, kind of have to do it. By the way, sorry for this giant light coming out of the corner of my TV. That's totally not the window behind it. That's just gleaming, just a whole light in here because it is morning time. So yeah. So like, or actually, it's 11:58 now. So yeah, but it is very unfortunate seeing that light gleam in, and then it's like, then my hair, the corner, the one side of my hair here has to like block it, or at least tries to block it. That's probably the one thing about the way I organize my room, because I put this desk and everything on it cata-cornered to this little area right here, mainly because it's sitting like right here, because now I have a mini fridge that sits here next to a trash can, which I feel is much better. But then again, you guys get much more view of my room, I guess. If anybody likes seeing other people's rooms, I guess, or likes to rate them, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do. But yeah, that's pretty much the overall message that I had to say because life is unbearable. Life is unbearable like always. Uh, to anybody else who is living life though, I'm going to tell you to not give up. I'm going to tell you to do what you need to do because some people see life just as I see it, and other people see life much worse. So, you just gotta power through it. That's what I gotta do. I gotta power through it. I mean, if I power through it now, I could always imagine, I could always dream that I'll have anime indulging video game playing housewife. But as of now, I am still in my early years, so that I still have a lot of time when it comes to relationships. So it's not too much of a worry for that. Mainly just the codependency in my head kicking in because, having a girlfriend is like, it feels like having a mom, and it feels like having somebody who tells me like what I need to do, so I'm not completely losing my mind and lost. But at the same time, I kind of need to work that way because if I don't, then I will be codependent for the rest of my life, and that is already not a good. That is already not good. So, what I gotta say is, thank you guys for sticking around for this video because it's probably a little long. Yeah, it's almost 21 minutes. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Life is a turn of unfortunate events to many people, and to me, someone who is not not a perfect person. Then again, who is? But not a perfect person. Is at a point where they struggle, and I'm definitely at one of those points. But I gotta work through it, and I'm glad that I could at least have some sort of support that tells me that, oh yeah, you gotta work through it. Because I do not have any friends that would do that. I do not have really anyone besides family members that would do that, and most of my family members are way, way, way too busy to do most of that stuff. So, plus, you know, they are working way too hard. They do not need another grown son complaining to them. But I'm glad you guys stuck around, and I'm gonna end this because this is gonna be a ridiculously long video, and I don't need it to be ridiculously long because whatever I was talking about, I went on side tangents because that's what I love to do. I love to go on side tangents. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be trying to post more, just kind of describing stuff, telling everything, telling stories, trying to get through everything, and yeah, ugh, it's crazy. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another time. You maybe not know because I don't either, but I'll see you guys in another time.